Welcome, Libra, to your beginning of the month reading for May. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends, this is going to be from the 5th through the 13th. Let's see what's going on with you. Best message, please, for Libra. Best message for Libra. And remember, this is for your sun, moon, or rising. If this doesn't resonate with you, please watch one of the other videos for your rising, your moon, or Venus. Okay, whoa, that one went popping. We have behind the mask is great gratitude. Wow, just two of them popping right out. Talking about behind that mask, talking about a decrease in the situation, which is probably a good thing. You might think, you know, sometimes a decrease is a bad thing, but in a lot of ways it's a good thing. We have the transformation coming through with the present power, and we're talking about some peace of mind. So finally feeling like you're getting the peace of mind. So when you're decreasing the situation of what's behind the mask, you know, there was something that was going on around you, my friends, in the very beginning of the month here that's saying, well, it could bode well within a situation, but I don't know what kind of change needs to go on over here. Because it does feel like, Libra, like you have this great gratitude that's going on, but it does feel like someone is keeping themselves stuck behind this mask. So it feels like you want them to transform and say, hey, you know what? If you can't honor the path that I'm going on, I need the peace of mind, but you also need this kind of present power to make them understand what the situation is going on along, you know, with you. How are we going to have affection, right, if you don't make some kind of significant change towards the situation? So you definitely want some kind of upgrade over here when it's coming to this partner, right? Because you feel like this person can be quite charming when they want to be, but it does feel like they kind of wear a false mask. Is it that you know this person very well, Libra, and you know that they only wear a false mask when you're not with them, right? Like in public. Wow. So you're saying, I know exactly who you are, but when you're around our friends or family, you put on this false personality, this false kind of charm. But you don't need to because you're already very charming. So it's almost like they're trying to be this person who's kind of like, who are you, right? Because in seriousness, I know who you are and what you're made of. I know you're fun, you're vibrant, and you're very connecting with other people, but you put yourself out way out too far. Could be definitely dealing with an Aries. So with the great gratitude, there it is. I'm wearing a false mask, 5 of Swords. You know who this person really is, but you're getting sick and tired of them not honoring the path. See, it's going to be hard for you two to actually really connect if you can't figure out where their real power is. See, because when someone is wearing a false mask to this point, they're trying to be someone that they're not. So it takes their own power away. So you're kind of seeing them as kind of weak, right? And you are Libra. You need the balance. This does not feel like balance. This feels like one day you're the tiger, and then, you know, but you're really you're really the lion. So it's almost like you're holding on to two different people over here. And whether or not I just feel like it's when they're with other friends, guys. Do they boast themselves up? Do they make themselves into something that they're not? Or do they just really weaken themselves down? So you have to say, okay, which one is it? Do you decrease your value when you're with me? I don't want to be with somebody who's going to decrease their value. You know, but then again, I don't want to be with some snob though either who thinks they're better than everybody else. So I mean, this is kind of a big one because we have to say, where is the present power, right? What is it, or is it both? You know, oh, I'm not anybody, but you know, there's somebody. Or is it the person who's making themselves look bigger, better, and more than what they really are, but you know that they're really a sweetheart, but maybe they're over sarcastic, could be dealing with a Leo. So to me, it sounds like for a lot of you, you're either dealing with a Leo, an Aquarius, or an Aries, because these are boasters. I'm just not happy about the situation. It decreases the value of our relationship. Of course, of course. if it's Aries, they could be under, right? Undervaluing themselves to make them not look as good as they are. If you're with an Aquarius or a Leo, they could be way over. They both wear a crown in different ways, right? But they're definitely boasters. Over the top. Honoring the path. I just want it to be the way it was when it used to be. And now I'm still having a hard time. It's almost like you get nostalgic about the situation. You start looking backwards at who this person really is, and you really start getting into, you know, your mind about the situation, and you're starting to figure out, I don't understand what's going on. This relationship definitely needs a new wardrobe. They definitely need a new wardrobe. And their new wardrobe needs to be to get rid of that mask. Okay. Maybe they're acting like a depression when they're not that depressed, or however. Take it how it resonates. Everybody's story is different. But the problem is that no matter what the situation is, it's definitely disrupting the relationship, whether it's just a friendship, you know, of a platonic relationship, or whether it's a romantic relationship. Because like I said, what it really comes down to is you already know who this person is, but when they're out mingling, you know, there's a different, it's definitely a significant change in attitude, emotional, the way they speak, the way they represent themselves. Absolutely. It's like their power is kind of all over the place. It just feels like, you know, they're trying to go after some kind of victory within the situation in the beginning of the month, but you're not sure which way you're pulling. How is this power going to make victory? How is it going to be that? Because see, the transformation is actually causing some kind of conflict. They need an overall transformation. Maybe you're even telling them, you know, I don't need you to act like that, or just act your normal by your, you know, be yourself. You don't have to be somebody else. So you're offering peace of mind, and you're actually offering them all kinds of ideas and, you know, ways of making them understand. I mean, to a lot of you, you feel that this is Prince Charming. You just don't understand why they're, you know, why do you have to falsify who you are? Act like something you're not. And maybe that's all that is too. Maybe they're acting, you know, oh my gosh, I remember back in the day I used to have a friend. He was such a jerk. But when he was with me, he would show me who he truly was. But when he had to be in a group of people, he had to act like he was some sarcastic, just jerk off, right? Because he needed that attention. He needed to be somebody cool. He needed to be the big bad wolf. But you knew he wasn't really the big bad wolf. You knew that he was really a prince in shining armor. Or charmer. You're trying to play it safe within this situation because you're just not sure on how this person's going to take this. How are they going to even react? You're wanting this new beginning. You're trying to get their attention. You're trying to make them understand. So it feels like, yeah, you want it. You're manifesting the situation. There's a lot of prayer, a lot of manifestation. Oh my God, please make this person understand. But it just feels like the passion that they have with going after what they want. They're boastful. See, there's boasting. So they are very boastful. A lot of you, it's the boasting, but there's also maybe even the pushing away of what you really want. So it's kind of like, well, then fine. For a lot of you, you're saying, well, then this weekend I'm not going to go out with you because I'm not going to be with somebody who's pretending to be somebody else. Because that is not honoring your own path. It doesn't even help you honor your path because it kind of makes you look like you know, if it's a person who's overly sarcastic and acts like an ass, great, now I date an ass. I don't want my friends to think I'm dating an asshole. You see what I'm saying? They could end up being an embarrassment. Just saying. So the new beginning is kind of this separation of you kind of separating yourself away from this person because you don't understand. Look, it could be very confusing. How could you be this way with me and so, and then we take you out with so-and-so and so-and-so, and then you act like this? Whatever it is that they're acting as. You want them to just go and be themselves. Please just be yourself. That's what you're asking them. Because they're causing all this heartache and all this indecision within the situation of the union between the two of you. And you just want the healthy union that you're used to. I don't need this. Oh my gosh, look at that. I don't need this confusion about why you're acting and being overwhelming, over dramatic, causing chaos within the situation. acting like a jerk, whatever it is. And you're aware of this false mask wearing. And to you, it's so overwhelming. And I think it's just because you want them to just, oh my God, what if you're just meeting your parents or something, right? You want them to know this person the way they truly are. I don't want you to have any kind of speculations. Because it's almost to the point where you're going to get these messages back going, oh my God, and she was such a such and such, and he was such a such and such. And you're saying, no, that's not true. You're almost as like you're defending yourself. You might end up in arguments about the situation because you're saying, no, if you really got to meet him, and it's not really true. He's just kind of, this is his personality, or, their personality while they're doing such and such. But I think it's such a thing that it's becoming kind of a habit for them. Maybe they're not, a lot of times people wear masks because they're not comfortable in their own skin, so they kind of change who they are a little bit, trying to feel a little different. But you know how affectionate this person is. I mean, my God, I got 2 of Cups, the lovers. They're very affectionate, very connectable. They just seem to have some kind of switching up a routine when you're in public, in the atmosphere. The atmosphere around them, they want to progress. They want to be something that they're not. It is worrisome. Now you're going to have to figure out what you're going to do. Because right now you're just kind of playing it safe, just kind of saying, okay, that's fine. I'm kind of cool. Do you want to hold on to the relationship? How are you going to, how is this going to work? Because you see the decrease within the situation as they continue to keep, wearing a false mask, hiding behind some kind of facade of something that they're not. Maybe they even tell lies about certain things and they're coming up to light with you. It's definitely a teaching moment for you to figure out how you're going to do this and what you're really going to do, and really meeting a milestone with this person about this situation. You're going to have to, if you're going to increase any kind of decisions that you're doing within the situation with, of how you're going to unite with this person and come together. Because what is their hidden motives? What is it that they're really veiling from themselves? Because for a lot of you, it could literally end up in true love, or you might already feel this is true love, but I don't know what to do with them. They've just, for some of them, they act over courageous. They make themselves too much of the bomb, and you're like, dude, you're not that cool. Calm down. You know what I mean? They make themselves too big. And you find it's just their fat head, right? Your head's full of air. But it's not even to the point where it's like funny, haha. This is almost to the point where I'm feeling my friends, it's becoming overwhelming, toxic. Like I said, they're kind of a jerk, maybe, for some of you. It's to the point where it's like, but nobody's really going to know exactly who you are if you always continue to be this false. It's almost like they're giving themselves false advertisement in public. Or to your family or to your friends, Oh boy. Okay. We will see how that's going to go. Hopefully that will come up again. It looks like, there will be some kind of progress over here. I do believe, that you're definitely going to have some kind of progress, at least progress within communication of how you can adjust the situation with them. So, hopefully they're going to actually listen to you and just let it go, and then continue to, work on better communication and work on themselves. And, maybe lowering the ego down, or however it is, whatever their problems is. You know what the problem is, you guys. You know what it is. You know, okay? You're in the knowing. You do know, that they're doing this because they don't have self-esteem or they want to be bigger. You already know, right? It's just to the point to where it's like, how do we fix the situation? The situation has to come from within the situation of you guys talking it out and making them understand. I do believe it's aspiring overconfidence when we have the courage coming out, that they are making themselves look bigger, badder than they are, somehow or another, or richer. Oh my God, we've seen those situations too. He's not that rich, but he wants you to believe he is. But you know the story, right? So however it is, then you'll be able to reconnect and bring all those past things that you used to be able to do together, and your honoring your path will be able to actually go back up where you feel like the relationship's more honorable, right? Without you feeling embarrassed. I'm sorry, it feels embarrassing. And, whether or not you're even showing your friends and people that you're embarrassed within, because you know that this is not who they truly are. They're telling a bunch of fables to make themselves whatever. Okay? And that was it. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.